Greetings, my scattered brothers and sisters in the Lord. Trust you know the Lord is with you wherever you find yourself scattered today, and that you know that His presence with you is more than enough for whatever you might face today. I'm still back in Michigan, and on yesterday we had the funeral for Vonda's dad. Really good memorial service. The Lord was with us, and so thank you so much for your prayers, and there is a lot of peace. I'm very grateful for that. Our psalm today is Psalm number 91, and want to take a moment and read it to you. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. For he will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and buckler. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in darkness, nor the destruction that wastes at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only look with your eyes and see the recompense of the wicked. Because you have made the Lord your dwelling place, the Most High, who is my refuge, no evil shall be allowed to befall you, no plague come near your tent. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. On their hands they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the adder, the young lion and the serpent you will trample underfoot. Because he holds fast to me in love, I will deliver him. I will protect him, because he knows my name. When he calls to me, I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will rescue him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. This is a beautiful psalm. It's a kind of prayer that we like to pray over one another, especially if we know that we're going into a difficult situation or somebody that we deeply care about is going into maybe a risky situation. So it might be somebody's being stationed in a dangerous territory. So we would pray this over them, that they make the Lord their refuge, no harm will befall them. I think about John Mark and the possibilities of what he might face with a fire, and kind of praying this over him, that the Lord would be his refuge and no harm would come his way. And we can think of countless situations where we would pray this over someone, maybe someone going on a mission trip, and just make the Lord your refuge and everything's going to be okay. The Lord will watch over you. 10,000 may fall, 1,000 at your right hand, 10,000, but you're going to be okay. Just make the Lord your refuge. And as much as I like that, and as beautiful as a thought that is, I'm not sure I really believe that. I've known way too many people that have made the Lord their refuge, and plague has found them. Today's actually my mom's birthday. She would have turned 81 today, but she died of breast cancer at age 49. And my mom made the Lord her refuge, and yet the plague of cancer found her. And so, and that's just one example. And thinking about Vonda's dad, who made the Lord his refuge, and yet he really died a pretty difficult death with Parkinson's. And then just in the past 24 hours, I've heard about 2 other deaths of people who have made the Lord their refuge. And so what do we do with this psalm? Do we simply get rid of it? Do we say, okay, it's a beautiful thought, we'll use it, but we can't really believe it? So what do we do with it? Well, to me, the key at the end, or the key is at the end of it. I will be with him in trouble. And so the psalmist understands that making the Lord our refuge doesn't mean that we're going to live a trouble-free life. Rather, the Lord will be with us in trouble. And that I can testify to. I can testify how the Lord was with my mom in and through trouble and our whole family. And I've seen that again with Vonda's family and other situations I could name off. And so the Lord never promises a trouble-free life. Rather, as we make him our refuge, he's with us in that trouble and makes a way through it. I think that's one of the places where we mess up, that we think if we make the Lord our refuge, then life will be trouble-free. And sometimes we talk to other people that way. Hey, make the Lord your refuge. Life is going to go good for you. It'll go well for you. You'll be safe. And that's just not true. Just not true. If we make the Lord our refuge, yes, there will be trouble, and sometimes precisely because we have made the Lord our refuge. But he will be with us in that trouble to bring us through. And, with long life I will satisfy. The only way I know how to handle that is the resurrection of Jesus. That the cross, the grave, resurrection. The long life is eternal life. Maybe not long life here, planet Earth, but long life in terms of eternal life and the promise, the hope of resurrection, that even our bodies won't stay in the grave, that we will be resurrected and made completely new. And so he's with us in trouble to restore us and to redeem us, and yes, even resurrect us, that death will be temporary. So don't throw that psalm away. Hold fast to it. But realize that as we make the Lord our refuge, it's not a promise that life will be trouble-free. Rather, it's a promise that there will be victory even over the grave, that he will be with us in and through the trouble of death and will see us through to resurrection day. So wherever you find yourself scattered today, keep making the Lord your refuge. And whatever trouble you face, even the trouble of death, he will bring you through it, and you will have everlasting life, the hope of not just heaven, but the hope of resurrection. God bless.